Undermountain, northern side. Any immediate signs of danger? Well, a trap. And an orc. Very well. Come here, orc. Uh-oh. Ogre reinforcements, huh? Where did you come from?
Well, have a look at this here.
Evidently a secret door as well. But first, ogres to slay.
Break your bones!
I'm very thankful to have multiple attacks. It's more invaluable than you might suspect. Nice. One fun benefit to having a sneak attack is that if an enemy is doing something other than attacking me, like say casting a spell or using a scroll or drinking a potion, I get that little extra kick of damage. I want to see about that secret door, but first I want to wait for this noxious cloud to dissipate. Have a look around while I wait for it. Even more orcs. And their back is to me. Interesting. Let's say hi. Nice. Gotcha. Where do you think you're going? Not too shabby. Cloud is still there, huh? Oh, never mind. Never mind me. Where do you lead? A little hallway with a couple of wooden tiles? Ah, a pressure plate of some kind. Summoned a chest. Ah, I see. Something must be on the pressure plate for the chest to remain, for lack of a better word, active. What if I drop something heavy, like my armor? Will that keep the plate down? No, so it's not about weight then. It's about having a critter. Well, very well, I hadn't intended to use the wand for this, but could be worthwhile, so let's use the Wand of Lesser Summoning to summon up a dire boar, if memory serves. Indeed it does. Very good, boar. Come over here, would you? I wish for you to stand on this pressure plate. Oh, come on, you're so close. Bah. Controlling animals is not my forte. Unfortunately. Aha. Perfect. Now what have we over here, huh? A potion of endurance. A healer's kit plus 10. That is very nice. 7,500 gold is quite lovely. And a composite shortbow plus 3. That is very powerful, actually. Very tempting to keep that. We'll trade out our healer's kit plus 6 for the plus 10, obviously. A fire opal. And a small magical red gem. We'll hold on to that. Very good. And boar, come here. I'm very curious. Is it the same chest for the other side? Let's find out. No. This one has a magical blue gem. However, it's a far different type of crystal. Interesting. Another rogue stone. A diamond. 2,600 gold and a composite longbow. Very, very nice. Okay then. Very good. You have been well worth your weight, both in gold and magic, boar, so very good. Come along. I'll try to keep you safe, but I cannot promise much here in this place. We have a trap here. Let's see if there are any more. There were two. Alright. Let's keep going slow. More tracks over here. And a corpse. That's a good sign. Oh, hello. A troll fighting a couple of grigs, huh? Let's deal with this one grig first. The troll is easy to deal with, but the grigs are very pesky, given their defensive and evasive magics. Namely, invisibility can be quite the pain for them. They're so small a target. Hey, nice job, boar. For a fairly... well, it's not even that weak, it's level 7. Fair enough. What have we here? Some fairy dust, huh? I don't really have any empty vials to collect said dust. Nor do I have really a care for it, so let's pick this lock.
Time to die!
It's a very tough lock, but not tough enough. What do we got? Ooh. 5,000 gold coins, another bar of steel, and a 2-bladed sword plus 3. Very shiny and scary, but it doesn't quite live up to the ironwood mace plus 3. Furthermore, I've never been one for ranged weapons, but composite weapons are tempting. For example, this composite longbow plus 3 is a normal longbow, but with a plus 3 attack modifier. And it says mighty plus 5. This means I can add up to a plus 5 from my strength modifier to the damage, which is convenient because I actually have a strength modifier of plus 5 right now. So it's a very good bow that scales with your strength. But again though, I'm not very good at ranged combat. It's never been my thing. It's also why I have spells to effectively make up for that weakness. Let's consolidate space a little bit here for now. Very good. Cannot quite fit the 2-bladed sword, but I suspect it would sell for a better price than the short bow. So we'll take that. Very good. What of the corpse here? With the face turned down, it's hard to determine if the victim was male or female. And a scorch mark beneath it. A green rod. This metal rod has many intricate designs carved on its shiny green surface. We've also got a green stone and acid flask. Very intriguing. I'd like to keep the steel. But now, unfortunately, I have the problem of inventory space. I'll tell you what, I'll drop the 2-blade sword, take the green rod, and take back the composite short bow. That seems like a fairly economical use of inventory space. Now then, portal, don't even look at it. Also, I don't believe I ever investigated the tracks here. There they are. A pair of humanoids moved through this area recently. They seem to have slowed almost to a stop at this point and spent some time cautiously looking around. Why did they do that? What exactly is around here that made them look around so carefully? Let's try and find out. This corridor turns left, huh? No sign of traps, secret doors, or anything, actually.
Well, have a look at this here.
We've looped back around, and here is a secret door. Let's check it out. Where do you lead? You lead to a tunnel of webs and cocoons, huh? Bet you 5 gold I know what's coming next. Wait for it. There it is.
To the fight!
Uh-oh. Very pesky. A massive webs came down, but thankfully I have a fairly good reflex save. Not to mention that I might actually be immune to side effects. Anyways, very good. 3 spiders down.
No quarter!
There's a queen. Oh yes. The boar is surprisingly helpful. Indeed, I am in fact immune to entangle. Very good. Gotcha. Oh, nearly. There we go. You know what, boar? You've been very good for me thus far. Let's keep you alive. You've been very helpful. Give you a cure minor for this. You have lowered constitution, which is unfortunate, and I have lowered strength. Why not? Let's use... Oh, why are these stacked? That's very poor, but I can fix that right now. Okay, hang on, let me split these up, given my rules. Very good, so I cannot heal the creature because it's not poisoned anymore, huh? Fair enough, it merely has the effects of poison. And I have no means of restoring the boar's statistics, so I am sorry, friend, you'll have to feel sick for a bit longer. Whoa. Okay. A flower spar, lovely little gemstone. A garnet. 17 gold. A potion of iron guts. This potion protects the wearer from poison, granting a +4 circumstance bonus on fortitude save against all poisons. We've also got a magical wand. Potion of cure light wounds. Another fire opal. And a nymph cloak +3. Very nice. Providing with +3 charisma. Very good. Let's quickly equip that, shall we? There we go. Just drape it over my armor like so. Very good. And thankfully the stone skin spreads to it. Now, what of the wand? I'd like to carry it, but yeah, we'll remove the green stone. Voila. Alright, let's keep on moving. What of this cocoon? 45 gold, a large box, and a magical short sword of some variety. The box is honestly the most valuable thing here, as funny as that may sound. Containers are essential for inventory management and can hold many items, both large and small. The weight of the items within still will be a factor, however, especially when added to that of the container itself. Though it only weighs 1 pound, so I'm not exactly worried for the box. But it does allow me to store a few things inside. For now, the bows and the armor can be held within. So let's take this short sword. And the bar of steel, or iron. No, it is steel. My apologies. Very good. Very good.
Have a look at this here.
And a secret door leading out. Where do you lead? To a hallway of many corpses. And at least one trap, huh? Very well, let's fix that. Nice. Alright, but now the question... who killed, or what killed these people? Another scorch mark. Portal. And a statue. This hunched creature is fashioned from dark stone. From the corner of your eye, it almost seems to move, but when you turn to face it, all is still. Very likely a trap if I had to guess. Let's not even chance it, let's just break it. Not even going to bother chancing it. Very good. If it was a trap, it is no longer. This corpse here has a Penelope, or Penelope depending on your pronunciation. Lovely little gemstone. We'll face a small, it will fetch a small price, that's the word I'm looking for. We have an iron door here. What secrets do you hide? A room, and immediately a pile of skulls. I don't hear anything, except for an orc. Ooh, nice hit. Nice job. Again, the boar is fairly helpful, even with its diminished statistics from the poison. Very good. He'll get back up. Very good again. A few more chests. Both of them are locked. Well, one of them are locked, rather. Fire agate. Useful little gem. And let's pick the lock.
To the fight!
A very pesky spike trap, but thankfully I made my reflex save. For I am fairly dexterous, even though I am covered in stone. A green stone. Alchemist fire. Unidentified gloves. Very well. What of this next door? What is this? A sarcophagus that's glowing on top of a raised platform and a pentagram. The stone lid is heavy, designed as much to keep thieves out as to keep the dead entombed within. Also various piles of bones around. Doesn't inspire confidence, to be honest. But I can't help my curiosity. Very well. A mummy lord. Well, well. You're vulnerable to fire, my undead friend. Let's return you to death. Your magic will not work on me. Very good. What have we here? Greater Amulet of Health. Ho ho. Nadia Chess was one of the first priestesses of Kelemvor in the Moonshae Islands, and became known as the Defender of the Dead, when she helped stop a necromancer from raising an army of undead. As a gift for her heroic deeds, Kelemvor gave her this amulet, along with the secret of making copies for other clerics dedicated to the destruction of powerful undead creatures. Many a thief has since found these items to be invaluable in their line of work as well. This is amazing. Immune to disease, poison, level drain, and ability drain, as well as regeneration 1. We've also got an emerald and another fire agate. That is very good, and honestly, I would rather have that than my 3 extra armor. That might sound very surprising, but it's true. I would much rather have that. And now we will regenerate 1 health every few seconds. Let's also cast Stone Skin again for us. Very good. Keep us safe. So that is an outstanding find. Though I'm sure you might think I'm a bit silly for not having the armor amulets. However, you're not wrong. Given what I'm fighting right now, the amulet of natural armor seems better for the moment. But I'll definitely keep both and switch between them when I feel it's prudent. What is this door? It's very large. Curious. Another room full of remains, huh? Oh, hello. What? We have a trap and an orc. Trap first, now the orc. Gotcha. And a few ogres, huh? I think a blade barrier's in order. Perfect. Come and get me. Come and get me. Nice. Ah, the boar fell. That's unfortunate. Very good. Fall back out of the cloud real quick. Let's go on the defense here. Let's just stay on defense here. Gotcha. If I know an opponent only has attacks instead of spells, parry makes me, I don't want to say unkillable, but given my very high skill in parry, I can deflect nary any attack. Very useful, obviously. What have we got? One ogre left, huh? You must be the smart one, because you didn't walk blindly into my wall of swords. A crate that's locked, surprisingly, and 3 chests which aren't. Seems very peculiar, but a healer's kit +1. Very good, I will quickly take that and use it on thine self. Perfect. And now take back my other healer's kit. Very good, let's split them up because my rules. Very good. And a malachite. Very good. What of this chest? Another white rod and another flower spar. Various gems. Locked box. Let's fix that. Nice. What have you got for me? Another fire agate, a thunderstone, and a tanglefoot bag. Tanglefoot bag can be very good for, obviously, entangling enemies. And a malachite. Very good. And the thunderstone's a lovely little grenade, much like Alchemist's fire or the acid flask. An orc war priest, you say? Grazed orc. Let's deal with the caster first.
Time to die!
Stop casting your acid on me. Besides, I'm immune to that. Funny orcs, in their funny ways. Give a quick cure miner. Nice. So far, this is very simple. I'm not seeing the massive threat of Undermountain. Ooh, aren't you a very scary-looking ogre? Blade barrier. And a hammer of the gods. To say hello for me. Truthfully, cast it again. You look very scary. You've gone invisible, so spell resistance. You have some form of magic, so... Ah, you're going to stand in my wall of swords? It's your prerogative. I'm not going to stop you. I will, however, laugh at you for your rather poor decision. Let's give a divine strength here because you are very durable. I want to fix that. Does this creature know he's killing his own summon? Very peculiar. Let's see if I can push it back into you at the Wall of Swords. I'd be very happy to do so if I can. Need to break through your stone skin, which I have now done very well. This creature may possess magic, but that doesn't make it smart. I have spell resistance, elemental resistance, and a fair amount of absorption, so not a very smart creature. Where did you go? You didn't go invisible. Did it teleport? I guess it must have. Where did it go? Aha!
Fight!
Come here, you. Can't escape me that easily. Even with your witchcraft. Also, I'm pretty sure you just hurt yourself with that fireball, you imbecile. You did! What is wrong with you? Earth and shield, huh? Very well. Very well. Let's use our scroll of Summon Creature 8 to bring forth an elemental of some kind. Very good. Let's give it a shot.
No
Not
quarter!
possible! Very unfortunate. I guess I just wasn't mentally strong enough to use that scroll. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a very pesky elemental shield. You are giving me a run for my money. So you know what, friend? I'm going to back up for just a second here and cast Haste. That should give me a fairly good edge for you. Very nice, and a Cure Serious. And even a Divine Favor. Let's go. Now I have multiple attacks. And more accuracy and damage. Very good. Badly wounded. Come on. Come on. Very good. You're resorting to melee attacks. My kind of style. A little more.
Truce! Truce! I implore you for mercy and request a truce.
You speak? Legitimately surprised. However, I'll hear you out. If only out of curiosity's sake. The ogre wrinkles his brow and bares his teeth in what could only vaguely be called a smile. It is a frightening sight, to say the least.
I'm obviously no match for you, my good friend. But we're both civilized creatures. There's no need to kill me. You defeated me in good cavalier fashion, so what would you have me do?
I can honestly say, I did not expect this. You're pretty well spoken for an ogre. The ogre chuckles deep in his throat. Yes, I know. I'm supposed to sound vacant-minded like me crush you good, but I only play on that stereotype to keep my enemies off guard. But being a powerful wizard, you'd think people would realize I'm also highly intelligent. But they see this body and assume the worst. My enemies tend to underestimate me, except you, of course. I suppose it is safe to assume that my forces have been devastated beyond repair. So it seems that oversized fairy will rule this level after all. What are your terms of surrender? What fairy? Well, shatter my skull. I just assumed that you were an agent of the Fairy Queen, sent to best my army. This is a far superior situation. Alright, now I'm very curious. Who or what is the Fairy Queen? Recently, Undermountain has undergone a fundamental shift in the paradigms of power. Needless to say, I sought to capitalize on this change. I began to recruit followers and spread my influence throughout this level. Apparently, this fairy queen had a similar plan. It was inevitable our respective minions would clash. I had thought this war would end quickly, but her fey powers to charm and dominate have prolonged the hostilities. And you mentioned a power shift in Undermountain? Not so much a shift, really. More like a vacuum. Halaster used to keep us all in line, but now that he's gone, it's anarchy. Yes, I've heard this before, but what do you know about Halaster's disappearance? Do you know if he's gone anywhere specific? It seems he has merely vanished. I couldn't begin to guess where or why, but I do know that the spells he had in place to control the creatures here in Undermountain have vanished with him. Once I realized Halaster was in absentia, I decided to try and increase my own power by seizing control of this level of Undermountain. But as I said, the Fairy Queen had similar ideas. Very interesting. So, I suppose a fairly obvious question is, who are you and how'd you end up here? My name is Olgin Hasterin, a powerful ogre mage from a tribe in the Turmish Mountains. Among my own people, I was regarded as something of an aberration for my intelligence. The others of my own tribe were simple brutes. They feared me and my magic, and I ruled them like a king, until Halaster brought me here against my will, though I'm not sure why I was chosen. Maybe Halaster felt an intelligent ogre would be a fitting addition to his menagerie of creatures. Or maybe he wanted a leader for the other ogres he had running about in his maze. Whatever the reason, I was transported without warning from my home in the Turmish Mountains to this level of Undermountain, and I've been here ever since. I see. Well, you have obviously inside information. What can you tell me of Undermountain? Undermountain is the plaything of Halaster the Mad, an archmage of immense power. As you can guess from his name, he's also a bit unbalanced. That's probably why this place is so strange. Halaster probably knew adventurers would flock to this place, and so he stocked its halls with bizarre assortments of creatures, traps, and treasure. I imagine he enjoys watching people in his maze. Or to be more precise, I should say I imagine he used to enjoy watching people. Now that he's gone, I doubt he's paying much attention to the events here. Very well. Do you know how to descend deeper into Undermountain? There was a passage leading down, though I couldn't tell you where it is exactly. Undermountain has a habit of changing, you see. Things move every so often. Halaster likes to keep us off balance. But the tunnel is collapsed in any case. During one of my battles with the Fairy Queen's forces, a spell I unleashed caved it in, sealing it in with a ton of rock. The ogre rubs his chin in deep thought for a few seconds. I suppose you could blast your way through the debris. Yes, that might be possible given the resources of this level. Oh? And what, bring water deep down on my head? Well, if you are careful to put the ingredients together in the right mixtures, there's an excellent chance the explosion could be controlled. I'm fairly confident it wouldn't kill you. You might be able to find a keg of alchemist fire. Those have quite a nice explosion. Halaster kept a few of them stashed around here. Now, is there anything else? I did not expect this. Part of me is very tempted to simply slay this creature, but at the same time it's proven very useful in terms of information. And it's surprisingly sophisticated and civilized. Olgin, was it? I'm going to let you go. I knew you were an honorable man. I thank you for my life, and I wish you luck while you are in this twisted labyrinth of death. What a bizarre creature. This must be the tunnel that he mentioned. Very well. He's even got an easel, bookshelf, desk. So strange. 41 gold. I can sit in his chair if I want. What of the easel? The ogre seems to have painted a portrait of a stunningly beautiful ogress. But for some unknown reason, he has painted over all the good parts. Fair enough. I'm still kind of... I don't know. Stunned might be a good word. I really did not expect that. However, remove the traps. And pick the locks.
No!
One down. So odd. What have we got? Another emerald. Fair enough. Ooh, a red rod. This metal rod has many intricate designs carved on its shiny red surface. We've also got another fire opal. A magical wand, but a different shape. A rogue stone, and a harp of haunting. Carved from old bones and strung with the bone strings of dead heroes, these grim instruments are not often put on display. They are brutally effective in combat, however, and several famous bards have used them when circumstances made it necessary. Usable by a bard only, it can cast Scare, Fear, and Animate Dead. Very interesting. Put that in the box. What of this chest here? Healer's Kit +1. Truthfully, not something I care much for. Very good. Anything else of note in this chamber? Not that I can see. So, we'll look around. That was so... It was something. I'll simply put it that way. It was something.